What's up, guys? I bought another Jeep. As you can see, the beauty's in the background. She's almost done. She's sitting outside right now. But now I just added another things to my plate. I'm doing a full motor transmission transfer case swap out of that Jeep, I guess you could say. The thing sat for a year and a half. I bought it from my neighbor. Sat for a year and a half with a bad leak, so the interior is moldy and it is far gone and seen some better days. I moved the driver's seat and put a milk crate, but it's still kind of tall. The hinges on the driver's seat were broken, so I took them out. But it's a inline 4, the Chevy small block of Jeep motors, basically. It's a really good motor. And it's a 91, so it's the first year of the high output. And before that, they had the Renex, which was an okay setup for the 4 liter. But it's an 80 horsepower and 10 foot-pounds of torque increase since I'm putting it in this one. And I am making it an automatic, but I'm leaving the clutch pedal there for down the road if I want to make it a manual. I have the choice to, but I'm gonna go with automatic because then I can put the shifter that was in that, but down the road it's gonna have a gate shifter. And no shock loading my front end as bad. I don't want to destroy it since I'm running such a smaller front end, because that's what I had money for. I don't know if I ever showed you, maybe I did, but I never posted it, so no, I didn't show you. I got my sway bar in, Speedway Engineering. It was a really good purchase. I still need to install it, but I'm glad I did because it'll make this thing ride and drive a lot better on the road and be a lot more roadworthy. I cut the floor out of the Jeep as well. I raised it 2 inches. It's rusting. This part's rusting a little bit, just surface rust, because it sat outside for a little bit, and I didn't paint it because I haven't put the floor on yet. But it's getting there. But I raised it 2 inches so I can raise my fuel tank up a little bit. My limiting strap bar is in place as well. It's right here. You can't really see it very well. And I finished painting the axles, and they're all mounted now. And shocks, I still need to finish putting the nuts on so they're tightened down so they don't get super loose. Steering, I need to fix my steering box. The thing's acting really weird. But, so motor, transmission, training is coming out of this thing. And what's in that's coming in. I might put a different transfer case on it. I have not decided yet. It's got a 242. It's a good transfer case, but we'll see what my adapter kits will look like. Because I was thinking about, I need to put a limited slip yoke eliminator on it. So it makes it a lot easier getting drive plans for, and they're kind of weak, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna go test drive it again, make sure it hits all the gears. And the Cherokee, I got it for $150. And it's got a stereo in it. That's kind of cool. But no, I fixed it up, made sure it ran, and now I'm gonna go test drive it. This thing was so clean if we bought it brand new, because it's got power locks, power windows, and power seats. It even has a bigger front axle in it. It has a high pinion 30 in it instead of the low pinion, if I remember right, or is it still high pinion? But it doesn't have the quick disconnect, so it's a front end out of a TJ, so that makes it awesome. But I don't know, man, I like it so far. I'm definitely not keeping the Jeep. This Cherokee, it's ugly. I don't know what's up with me and white Cherokees, because my Grand Cherokee that you guys saw had the 5.2 V8 in it, and I was thinking about doing a swap in that as well, but I didn't. It was white with the wood panel, but mine didn't have all the accessories. It was all... no, mine did. Holy cow. It just wasn't as clean. Oh boy, train. So I'm gonna go for a test drive, make sure it hits all the gears, and be right back. What's up, guys? I just got done with the test drive. I already done it before, but I just did it again because I wanted to. I drove it up on my little bike jump that I have here that I haven't used in forever, except for basically park things on. And stock TXJ 91 flexes a lot more than I thought it would, even with the sway bars hooked up. It tucks the tire in the back all the way, which I find kind of cool. But that doesn't really matter because I'm not even going to use it. So I was just playing with it a little bit and trying to look at the front differential and see what was in it for gears, which I couldn't figure it out. I did a little bit of burnout because open differential and I forgot to put it in 4-wheel drive. So she spun out a little bit, but I need not drive it as much because the water pump's going out. It actually is out. It's rattling like crazy and moving the belt. So I don't want to destroy this motor before I even get it out of the rig. So I will be doing that as soon as I can. I'm gonna get my sway bar and stuff done on the CJ. So that's done. So that's my big concern right now. It's that one, body mounts in the rear. And then probably take the grill off because it'll be the easiest way, and probably just take the motor, transmission, and transfer case all out at the same time. And then put my original 4-speed that came off of it in Dana 20 with that motor, and I'm gonna put it together, clean it, and I'm gonna sell them. And either put it towards tires, gears. I'm gonna see where it gets it, but it's gonna fun probably this motor swap if it comes to it, and this motor swap isn't too bad. So I'm gonna rebuild in this motor as well. I'm gonna put new ring seals and mains in it, which is bottom bearings and stuff. And I found a kit on Summit for $110 roughly. So that'll be what I'm doing on this motor. The tranny, I don't think I'm doing anything with it. I'll probably flush it and put new HEF in it, but that's about it. And the rest of the Jeep, I think I'm gonna scrap it or hold on to it until scrap gets up. Hopefully I can get my big CJ done before I get rid of this. I'm gonna park the tire up on the hood because I think that would be funny and awesome. So, all right, thank you guys. Yeah, don't zoom in. Thanks guys for tuning in. Okay, sorry about that. Train was being annoying and I wanted you guys to hear me promptly. So I am either gonna hold on to it or do that, but I was gonna say thank you for watching and all that. I am gonna keep posting. I have another video I have more videos that I have to post. I got a few from off-road race. I got another one I did yesterday. I don't remember what I did. That's bad. That's right. The video was showing you guys how to change your oil. I did it in my sister's car. I was gonna do front brake pads, but turns out it didn't need any, so it's gonna need rotors. So I'll do a video for that. But yeah, that was awesome. So I have a bunch of footage I can't use. Sorry about that, guys. But oil change is probably gonna go first, and then I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna go in right now to edit them because my parents are working in the shop, and I want to put my CJ in, but they have stuff in the way, so that's probably gonna end up this week. I'm gonna push it back in, get the sway bar done, body mounts, plumb brake lines. That'll probably be a big one. And then I'm gonna rob the fuel lines out of this because there's a couple of guys on Pirate that said they've done it and checking out the Cherokee and run them in that. I'm gonna run an external fuel pump on the frame with the return line as short as possible to return back to the tank, so I don't have a lot of fuel line running up to the front. That'll make it nice and easy. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being awesome. Have a good rest of your day, guys.